Alright boys, welcome back to another video. A real quick side tangent. I I have a pretty big insecurity about my hair, and I have a pretty big insecurity about this angle. So I've decided, why not just film a video from this angle with my hair all fucking crazy, and why not just do it, right? So that was a little prerequisite for the kind of idea I have coming into this video, but it's totally unrelated to what I actually want to talk about. I've been doing a habit tracker recently because I have an English class, and in my English class, in my notebook, I literally have a built-in habit tracker. So like we're taking notes on, English stuff, and I'll literally just have in it my fucking habit tracker. And sometimes in class, I'll literally just go through it and mark down what I've done already. So yeah, something I want to talk about as it relates to the habit tracker is the healthy eating, clean diet box. Now, I hope this is going to be a really quick video because not much really needs to be said about it. But at the same time, I don't want to make it so short to the point where people don't want to click on it because they don't think there's going to be any value in it, but there is going to be value in it. I think this approach to taking off your clean eating box is a really, really healthy way to do it, and it's a really, really good way to do it. Now, I'll get straight to it. I hate fluff. I hate what I'm doing right now, which is where I'm just beating around the bush, like leading up to it. I'll just tell you straight up what it is. If you eat 90% clean, you get to tick the box. So, like, let's say you eat 1,800 calories, right? If 180 of those calories come from shit food, you're good. You can still tick the clean eating box because, as you know from school, 90 out of 100 is an A. So if you're eating clean and 90% of the food you're eating is clean, that's an A. So therefore, you have every single right to tick that box. Now, the reason why doing this is so ideal is because if you eat, let's say you eat every single thing you eat in the day is clean, yeah, you get to tick the box, but let's just be so fucking for real. If you had a clean diet and if you ate so fucking clean, you were so dialed in, you wouldn't click on this video. Like, you wouldn't want any advice on how to tick the box on your habit tracker for clean eating because you're already so good at it. But chances are, like me, you sometimes eat some shit food. And if you view success as like all or nothing, like 100% dialed in, or else you're a failure, it's going to be really hard for you to get momentum, and it's going to be hard for you to like dial in and actually like sustain certain things. So if you do the 90% method and you track your calories and 90% of what you eat is clean, you can check that box and you can feel a sense of accomplishment because you're actually doing it, and you get to enjoy some of the instant gratification, dopamine-inducing, pleasurable, shit food, seed oils, and sugar, and all that fucking shit. So, yeah, if you want to have a healthy relationship with your habit tracker, if you want to have a healthy relationship with food, if you want to be kind to yourself, if you want to, indulge in your accomplishments, and you want to have the self-identity of somebody that can check that box every single day, give yourself a little bit of leeway and give yourself a little bit of wiggle room and make 10% of what you eat during the day permissible to be shit. You should make that something that's permissible to you. So I got the idea earlier today on the way to the gym. I was like, a really good video. After the gym when I was going to Safeway to go get my steak, I was like, a really good video idea would be to talk about this little method I came up with as it relates to ticking the clean eating box on your habit tracker. And I wanted to do a little prerequisite because, like, I would have gone upstairs, set up my tripod, got the ring light, put on a hoodie, put on a beanie so that way you couldn't see my hair, and that way it would conceal part of like my face fat. But you know what I said to myself? I said no. Like, I'm gonna not wear a beanie. I'm gonna not wear a hoodie, and I'm just gonna put my phone right here, and I'm just gonna have a low angle to where you can see everything, and everything's unfiltered and raw. So yeah, I hope you got value from this. I hope that, you also think of this in the sense of, it doesn't have to be black and white. It doesn't have to be like all or nothing. It doesn't have to be this like, you know, either every single calorie that goes into my body is clean, micronutrient dense food, or I don't get to tick the box. Like, if you lower the barrier to success for yourself, you're going to really be able to get momentum going. And that's something that's really been helping me out lately. So yeah, I hope you got some value from that, bro. And I'll see you in the next video whenever I make it. That's something I also need to lock in on, is making more videos, because I'm never going to quit this channel. I'll be at 120 subscribers forever. I don't care. I feel like I have a lot to give. And the more I learn and the more I, level up and the more I, lock in on self-improvement, I think the more I can share and the more experiences I can give and the more stories I can tell and the more lessons I can give. So yeah, I'll see you next time, bro. Bye.